Here we are in Virginia, a few days before we head to Indonesia, where we'll be looking at animals that live on the reef. And most of the animals on the reef probably are familiar with, right, are going to be fishes of various sorts. These are big animals, by and large, very large animals. And then of course we have a whole bunch of other animals that can be found in field guides that live on reefs, include the corals and worms and snails and things like that. Cephalopods. But we're going to be looking for different types of animals as well. Very small animals that live on the reef. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to build a trap that catches a certain kind of small animal that all share a particular behavior. There are a whole bunch of critters that live inside the reef during the day, and they only come up out of the reef and swim around at night. And so we needed to create a trap to collect those guys. So imagine here we place our little trap, and this is sort of like a pyramid of plastic, like this, and then at the top of the plastic we need to create a little funnel. This is to concentrate all the organisms into this small space, and then to put that funnel inside a jar so that we can collect all the animals. They come back down and they get trapped in this area here. So that's what we're going to build.
Okay, so this trap is going to end up looking like a pyramid with a known base, and in order to figure out the sides, what the dimensions of each of the four sides are, we actually have to use math. And in this case, because we're dealing with triangles, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we know what our base length is, and that's going to be the same as each of our sides because it's a equilateral triangle. We're going to end up calculating the b, and then from that we will build our trap.
So these are the tools and materials that we'll use to make our little trap. Very simple stuff.